Hey there, Marisa here with Houseplant Delight. I'm doing another little film here quickly just to show you this poor plant. This is my Philodendron, the fuzzy one that is. And it is not doing very well. My, what did you call it, the fuzzy one? Mican, my Mican plant, right. And it's not doing very well. And my scissor fell down. You can see it's like leggy. It's like it has some yellowing spots here. It's just not doing very well. And the leaves are kind of small, so somehow there's something I'm not doing right with it. What it is, I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. Well, one thing for sure, it wasn't exactly in bright light, so I needed to put it in bright light. I think it needs that. It was kind of in medium light, borderline low light when you think about it. Actually, what else? It gets plenty of water, so you know, I let it dry out a bit and water it when it gets a little bit dry out. But I don't know. It's just been struggling for several months like this, and it used to be beautiful. It was really nice. This was actually small cuttings that I planted here a year ago, and it started to grow, bloom, really nicely, and it was small, but it was starting to grow, and just the past few months, I don't know. I think it's over the over the winter time that it started to go downhill. But for several months, when I got it last year, put it in here, the cuttings, it did flourish for several months, and it was sometime around the winter time that it started to really not do too well, and I always blamed it on the winter time, the coldness, it's just, I don't know. Anyway, so what I'm gonna do? Let me trim off all of these yellow parts. I was considering checking out the soil. I may do that at a later time. It, I don't think there's anything wrong with the root though. I mean, there has been some new growth, just kind of slow at it. The yellow in the leaf did slow down, so there has been some improvement with that. So I don't think it's really so much the root. But let me take off. There's only a couple of little leaves here. But what I'm gonna do, I plan to put it in bright light. I plan to put it in a recycle bag to give it a greenhouse effect. I think it needs a little bit more humidity for now. I think I took off all the dead parts, right? Not too much. Yeah, not too much. And that's what I'm gonna do. Let it sit in here, let it be in here, thrive. Hopefully it will. A lot of plants that I do this with will actually thrive. It just needs a lot of humidity. Oops, let me close it up more and then blow it in. That's what I do. I blow it in. Kind of like a balloon. Oh, there we go. So it'll live in here for, I'll give it a couple of months or so. We'll see how it is. Maybe longer. I figured it needs warmth. It needs a bright light, so I'm going to put it in a bright spot near the window. The soil's already kind of moist, so it should be okay, good for watering. I don't know, a few weeks, 2-3 weeks, it should be okay. I don't need to water it again. But this is what I'm gonna do for now. And I do this with a lot of plants that are struggling, and especially marantas. I've done that with my arrowhead plants. I've done that with what else? Some other philodendron, pothos. Yeah, whenever I see some other plants growing a little limp, not doing so well, then I do this terrarium effect. I plan to get one of those miniature greenhouse that I've been seeing around. Several people have them, and hopefully I'll do that. get one of those so that way I can stop this nonsense of putting in plastic bag or putting in little cups. But it's been working for me for now, so we'll see. And most likely, even if I do get one of those greenhouse, I probably will continue to do these little things like that around. Anyway, they work for me. They grow. So I continue with them. Well, that's all for now. Good night. This time, I think this is it. Good night.